Hey everyone, this is this will be the video for the finale of the month for the CP101 appreciation build, the Munster's house. I'm tagging this video on before the finale because such a dumbass I forgot to include some other stuff that I wanted to say. I want to thank Chris for being in the community and sharing his knowledge of all his model building experience. I really enjoy watching his videos. I did the Munster's house because it kind of, I found his videos whenever he was doing the Munster's living room, which I do have that model also, but that's when I discovered his videos. And I've been hooked ever since. I've watched, I don't know, watched them all, and I've watched some of them over and over just to get what pointers he does and things like that. So the Munster's house is kind of a tribute because that's when I first seen his videos, is when he did the Munster's living room. And I want to thank him also because it was because of him, really, because of is why I started putting videos on YouTube. I can't remember a video of his I was watching, and he was going into a little speech about, you know, you don't have to be perfect and you don't have to be a professional to put your videos on YouTube. You know, do what you want, you know, build what you want. Don't be afraid to post your things and show your work and share your stuff with the modeling community. And after I saw that, I thought, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. So it was shortly after that that I went out and got a digital camera, and the rest is history. I've been putting YouTube videos up now for, I don't know, the last couple years, I think. So without further ado, we'll get to the main video now. So once again, thanks Chris. Thanks for everything you do for the community. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, please let me know. Howdy guys. This is going to be the final for the CP101 appreciation build. This is the Munster house. It is pretty much finished. I have a few things I have a couple things to touch up on, but for the most part, this is finished. I got a weather vane on the top here to put on. This roof needs some more detail put on it, weathering to put on it. Spot that goes on the side here needs to be put on, and I'm still trying to find a dragon's head because I want to have his body's here, but then I'm gonna have his head here because it actually has lights and for his eyes and for his mouth, because there's a sound effect with the Starling board that I got. This was a fun build. I mean, it wasn't clean, so I didn't have to worry about keeping it clean, and I had fun weathering it. It looks pretty beat up. The base is from Red Planet, which I got through Cult TV Man's website. You get the base, the wall, the tree, and the photo etch parts, which, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. You actually get the wrought iron that sits on top of the wall, and that just, and the gate and the top, that sets it off. Once I put that on, I mean, it just seemed like it just took it to a whole other level. You also get, you can see the black wrought iron going across there. You get that as well. You can't really see the TV antenna, but You get a photo etch antenna, but you use the kit supplied pole. And same with the weather vane. You get pieces for the weather vane, but you use the kit supplied pole. The leaves are real. They I ground them up myself. I'll take you over and I'll show you everything that I used on this model. And I'll give you a demonstration of what it looks like when it's lit up, and what the lighting effect and what the lights do whenever you have it on. So let's do that first in color, and I can also do it in black and white. And I really want to do it in black and white, and you'll be able to it really does look like the Munster house. So just hold on for just a second. Okay guys, here we are, we're back, and it's in I put it in black and white mode. And I just love the way this looks when it's in black and white, because it does look a lot like the house. Especially when you get it down at an angle like this, it just looks awesome. I can't believe how good it looks. So let me pause this real quick. We'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like in the dark. It's gonna be dark, so the main thing you're gonna see in the dark is the lightning effect, which is awesome. So I'll be right back with that. Okay guys, here we are, we're back got the lights off. I got shadows in here for Grandpa, Marilyn, Herman's over here, Lily's in the top, and Eddie's over here with the flashlight in the bottom there. And you may have just heard Eddie or Spot roar. It goes through a whole cycle. There's the wind. If you can hear it, I have a speaker inside the house. And there is the lightning effect. That is just so cool. That part is just so cool. Let's see what it looks like if I can do it in color. I gotta stop it, then do it in color. Okay, now we're back in color. This is gonna be the coloring version. It's a little bit of a hard time trying to focus in the color. Okay, let me go. Let me pause this and I'll go turn the light back on. And here we are with the lights are still on, and you see Grandpa's big form in there. You can't really make out Marilyn. Well, you can a little bit. Herman, you can't really make out. The lights are on. You barely make him out. And Lily is up here. And then I've got Eddie over here in this window. Really can't see what the lights are on. Now let me get in here and part of the roof is still to where I can have access to the switch. Turn it on and off. Move this piece out of the way where I've got the... Here's the speaker. Everything's on the barn side of the house. The speaker's down there, along with the soundboard. Batteries. It operates on three AAAs, I believe. And underneath that tape there is the control board. And then there's wiring throughout the rest of the house. It's a pretty nice fit. I did have a happy accident though. The balcony here and the balcony railings at the top there, I went to go paint those, and I was using the heat gun to dry them, and of course I was in a hurry, wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and got a little too close to the heat gun, and it actually kind of melted some of the right here and over there on the other side. It kind of it deformed up the balcony, and it did it on this here, but I caught it before it got real bad like it did over here on this side on this balcony, which to me that actually added to the realism, like it's an old house. And I went with it, and I'm glad I did. I love it. I really love how this house turned out. The roof, I could probably weather it some more. It's kind of hard to, trying to weather the roof. Never done that kind of work before, so it was something new for me. But this front wall, the way it came out with the gate and the photo etch on that, that's just, I love it. That's the best, probably the best part that I love. That and the lightning effect, I love that. So let me take you over here to the bench, and I'll show you what some of the stuff I used real quick. The trim and everything, I ended up using the ivory white. Man, it's a lot of glare. The house is a khaki color. Actually, I use a color pavement for the front, for the piece of road up front. This heritage brick was used for just the chimney part. These grays were used as a wash for the roof. The roof was a brown color, copper for the one roof part. This is the that Citadel textured earth that gives you the cracked dirt effect. I used this stuff here for scenery for the ground cover. Here's some more stuff I used for the ground cover. The grasses out front, the tall grasses and whatnot, I used this stuff here. I used this grass, and I used this grass first, and then I laid down this grass on top, and then there was another, I've got it in the box here. The one fall tree, I used this stuff here to make the tree with. Let's see, for the other part of the grass, I didn't use this. This is what I used, I think. And I used this for some more grass for the top, and I use this to make the tree, and this I use to make the tree. Now all this stuff here in this box actually comes with this kit here. I've had this for I don't know how many years I've had this stuff. I actually bought this whenever I was doing the 1350 refit for the Arboretum. And here is spots back in, which I still need to paint. The rocks I used a epoxy sculpt to make the big boulders, and I used this Createx FX for the wash on the house. And so guys, that is pretty much it. This was a fun build. I really enjoyed building it. Sorry it just took so long. I was just was swamped with work and other things. So until the start of the next project, which I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, I'm going to go through the stash and see what I want to do. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subbing. Please feel free to leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comments section, and until next time, we'll see you.